Hello everyone, welcome back to the Red Pills of Borneo. It's good to be at a point in the game where I'm actually starting to make progress through things. And now we also know that it's possible for, that's how you do it here, for extra pictures to show up here. We've got a good idea who you two are. I think you're Jiro then. So Edward, not Rose, the other one. Vitalina, something like that. Russian girlfriend of Edward. And then Jiro, or it's Edward and Jiro, but I'm not certain. Okay, the kitchen is how did we get here? What was the situation? So this is the kitchen. I think my preferred UI would be, let's bring up a, oh, here we go. This. Since like time and location are like the core of what you're doing here, my preferred layout would be like location here. Drop down, and then you can click on it, you can switch location, and it basically is the same as like, oh, and then when you do this, what would happen is, in exactly the same way it's written here, it would be down here. When this expands up, they would all lift up, and I'd be able to click on like a place, and it would take me to whatever time I'm currently in that place, or I can obviously click on a specific time to go to the specific time in a particular place. Because like that's my two axes, right? I've got place and I've got time, and they should like be together down here somewhere. You'd probably have to move this to be like above like just slightly above it. Tuesday, December 16th, 1941 up here. Wednesday, December 17th, 1941 here. Then I would potentially make that a permanent feature at the bottom. So it doesn't matter whether you're on the map, regardless of where you are, because that's kind of how you're getting around. Like that is your way of jumping around. The drop downs down here would like become blank. It would like have like, it would say like pick a location or whatever, so you could either pick it from the map or you could pick it from down here, so that's still there. You still got the timeline. You'd be able to click on different times, and even cooler would be like if the map changed based on the time that you clicked on, but I get that would require doing extra art and all that kind of stuff. Well, you could maybe do it with like color shifting or whatever. Not super well. You have to make the shadows move and stuff. Then the other thing I'd change is having and then you wouldn't need this at the top. This is redundant information at that point because it's just saying what we already know, which is shown down here, like what time it is. Be super clear what time it is, and you have the location here. And then instead of these things being here, I would have. Let's go back into a place. Where was I? Was that the kitchen? Yes. I would have, kind of like we've got now with the additions up here, I'd have like map, then the next one, well, okay, that's like an eye. The next one would be, I don't know whether I do it up here or down here, but yeah, maybe up here. Map, like is this, although is map a separate thing? Yeah, like structurally, is this just like part of the map in a sense? Like the map is like the top level view when you're not in a particular location. I don't know, I think for clarity I would have map and then maybe like conversations or something, whatever you'd call it, like this, like scenes, visions. Then guess, then inventory, and then when you click on the inventory, they'd all be along the top. So guess, inventory, not as letters, they'd be written out. And I think they'd be tabs rather than buttons. And then when you're in inventory, that could like, it could be like this where it pops up, but like if they're tabs, then I guess I'd expect it to be like this, you know. And then I think in this situation though, it would hide the thing at the bottom since the thing at the bottom is not relevant to the inventory, but it would show up for the other ones. I guess it's not relevant for guess either. As soon as you're in like map or conversations or whatever you want to call it, that thing would be down at the bottom so we can navigate around. Or maybe it'll just always be there. It just doesn't affect the screen. And then these would be like sub-tabs within that, I guess. Although it does definitely also feel odd for this to be called inventory. Anyway, we don't need to do this. Well, I guess then the question is, no, I think keeping this is a good idea. And then there's like this stuff as well. What is this? The timeline of the kitchen. Yeah, I guess it's interesting because the map feels like it's... So, like, this is, like, place. And the map is places. So there's, like, some kind of hierarchy you could build of, like, how the... You know, how the UI should be structured based on, like, concepts like that. Like, a map is places. It's got nothing to do with time. And then this is also place, nothing to do with time. As in, it's, like, cross time. So, if anything, maybe the map screen... should be called like places, and it shows the map and you can pick a thing and it takes you to this screen. And if you want to see a particular thing, you click that and it takes you to like the like conversation tab, where then you can just look at this. I don't know exactly, but like there's something structurally that could definitely be done about like organizing these screens in a way that has like less redundant stuff going on, like stuff over here and stuff like this up here is the same as this information down here. But also like make some of the UI elements more consistent, like the map button up here, and then there's buttons down in the right hand corner, then this button up here, and then these buttons along the top, and then also these, and that's the same as pressing that up there, which is different to these. Like there's quite a lot of like different UI elements that I think could be more consistent. Anyway, kitchen. Let's read it. The kitchen is a furnace. Oh yeah, I was going to check how did I get here. And I think the reason I ended up going on that ramble was because like I can't remember what I did just before this. Because in the boathouse, Canan said no. Loon asked Canan to go to. I'll go find her. Yes, in the kitchen. So she is back in the kitchen, even though it seems like she left. So it's lucky that when you get there, she is still there, I guess. Like you finished your meeting with the German guy, I guess. The little man wants you at the guest house, fresh towels for new arrival. Acia, without looking up, I'm busy. Why do you not ask one of the other girls? Because she asked for you by name. Okay. Mem McIntyre ordered a tray of small chops. Small chops are the local term for snacks to serve with sundowners. They're designed to be salty and pungent to stimulate the palate and encourage drinking. Drink culture in the glossary. I guess we'll read that in a minute. For the veranda, so Mem McIntyre, is that what's her face? Teresa McIntyre, okay. I don't have time for your demands. Angry. She cannot tell you what to do. She hasn't been the true mistress of this estate in years, whether she fancies it or not. Besides, the gym will have taken its usual hold soon enough, like every evening. We shall see. Just do as you're told for once. Asia slams the knife on the table and turns around to face Canan. Stop acting like this. I can't leave with you. Your plan's foolish and I do not love you. Can you please understand? I shall carve out my own look. Okay, so there's something going on between these two. Or maybe just it seems to be one directional. Canan, just meet me at the worker quarters when you're done. Okay. Canan turns and marches out, slamming the door. Acia waits a beat, then wipes her hands. She opens a cupboard and pulls out a stack of fresh towels and a set of white clothes. She heads out towards the guest house. So then she is in the guest house at this... No, it was at... Wait, what time are we right now? Why are none of them selected? That one. So it's 5 o'clock at the kitchen. Yeah, it's not selected on here. So then you were at the guest house in that same hour. Right around here. Okay, so there are times when they do appear in multiple places, but they're not assigned to multiple places. There's definitely something a bit funky about that whole aspect of the game as well. Like, yeah. I don't think I need to say it again. So then you're saying back at the... Oh, I need to actually click on it first, don't I? What was it? Worker quarters. We have timber barracks where the servants live. So we're saying in the next hour after that, perhaps you and you were there. Hooray, I can do stuff now. In the shadow of the quarters, Kanan grabs Asia's arm as she tries to pass. It's a creepy way to speak to somebody, just like hide in the shadows and grab her arm. Asia, please listen to me one last time. We leave at first light. Do you know of something that's going to happen? Wrenching her arm free. I'm listening to nothing from you, Ken. I have work to do. The Japanese are coming. Not maybe, not soon. They are here. The guy that arrived, they have plans for this place, for the Tuans. Everyone who stays will be slaughtered, but we are invisible to them. If we go now, we live. I love you, Asia. I'll not see you butchered for the sake of these white ghosts. She starts looking at him with a cold contempt. You think I need your protection? I have plans of my own, Kanan. Plans already in motion that offer far more safety than running into the jungle with a deserter. Deserter? I'm trying to save us. You're abandoning your post. You are a jagger who is fleeing at the first sign of real danger. Yeah, we've read that already. I have never loved you. I see you for what you are, a frightened pup playing soldier. Voice trembling with rage. What can I do? Tell me. How do I prove I am worth something to you? You want to help? Then be blind. Tonight, whatever you see, whatever you hear, you do nothing. You say nothing. What? What wickedness are you planning? That is not for you to know. Is she involved in what's going to happen? He grabs his shoulders, shaking her. Tell me. Asia just stares at him, her eyes cold and unyielding. Cannon's hand flies up and strikes her across the face. Dearie me. Asia doesn't flinch. She slowly touches her cheek, her eyes burning with hate. You shall rue this night. When the end comes, Cannon, I will make sure you're the very first to bleed. Oh dear. She walks away to the kitchen, leaving him shaking in the darkness when suddenly an explosion could be heard coming from the direction of the clubhouse. Alamak, what in the blazes was that? Cannon rushes to the clubhouse to investigate. So you are there. It's this thing that they're all rushing to the... Although, hold on. What time are we in right now? Yeah, we should highlight it on here. 6 o'clock, which is this one, at the workers' quarters. Oh, it's just further down. 6 o'clock at the workers' quarters. And that's when they were leaving from the veranda as well, right? Yes, okay. So you did go there as well, but we don't know who else is there, right? All we know so far, I mean, we'll put them in, but I'm pretty sure I've already guessed this. Clubhouse. You, and you. Yeah, I already guessed these people. There's an explosion. How do I find out who else is there? This is incorrect as well, as though maybe one of these people isn't there for some reason, even though they have said they're all going. Shall I rue this night when the end comes, Cannon? I will make sure you're the very first to bleed. Dearie me. Okay. For the Germans, everyone who stays will be slaughtered. Is the German involved in some way? Seems like you're involved in some way. There's an explosion at the clubhouse. Apparently this leads to 7 other things. And there's nothing before it. Even though she was here, I guess that she just didn't say anything the whole time, so there's nothing to say about it. Were you here as well? I guess I haven't checked. No. Okay. There is some situation here though. Maybe what's her face was there? Asia? Because what does... Ooh, I really wish this didn't have a scroll wheel. Scroll bar, sorry. So you show up next time. My mother is already there having for sundown. I was there too, and so was father. We watched you arrive on your raft. I was there too, and so was father. Okay, wait, this wasn't here before, was it? I was there too, and so was father. We watched you arrive on your raft. Yeah, this is new stuff. Okay. So what we're saying is, for here, it's you, and you together. Yay! Jeremiah Goodwill enters the veranda. Loon Goodwill and Teresa McIntyre are already there, sat facing the sea. I guess something that slightly bothers me about this process is that she said that those three were there, but she didn't say, like, they were there alone. So, like, technically, I'm still making a guess of, like, it just being those three. Like, it's not fully defined whether it was just those three or more than that. Obviously, it would tell me, like, it's incomplete or whatever, but again, that's not what I, like, that whole thing of, like, oh, I want to have the aha moment before I input it. I don't want the game to be going, oh, no, you're just missing a person, and then I add a person. It's like, oh, yeah, now you got it right. Like, I want to be like, they were with this person, and so therefore I have to put these... Or like, they were definitely alone because such and such was elsewhere. I mean, maybe I could work that out. Do I know where everybody else was? Although the UI doesn't make it super clear. I mean, okay, that's another UI thing, is that, like, I think the thing that shows you... Like, this would be cool if it had pictures of who was at each place. I know that would make it a lot bigger, but do these all need to be, like, big squares like this? I don't think so, not really. So you could probably squash these, put little... versions of the pictures, the photos above them, or around them, or whatever, or inside them, I guess is another way. And as long as there's never too many people in one place, there probably are at certain points. But anyway, Thanks and see. It's about time you got here. I am parched. My dear, what did you do while I was away? I've only been back for a few hours. Did you go thirsty these last few days? Just stop pouring already. Jeremiah Goodwill gets to the bar and starts making sundowners. Teresa McIntyre takes a pill from her purse and swallows it. Must be her Tuan's dose for the day. Quinine? Let's do a search. Be nice if it included pronunciations. Pronunciation. Quinine. Hold on. Let's check if that's right. Quinine. Yeah, quinine. Although it looks like there's a different... Quinine in the US. Quinine. Okay. Quinine was usually taken daily with the sundowner and the evening snack, as it was believed it shouldn't be taken on an empty stomach. Almost everyone in Borneo takes it every day to fight off malaria, I guess. Or took it every day to fight off malaria. Oops. Have you seen Bone yet? I need to talk to him. We're losing the Orient. What does that even mean? Confound it, Teresa. You never listen. There's no Orient. They have no luster. What are we saying? It's that bloody nuisance of a crimson swirl, I tell you. I just don't understand. I mean, I don't understand what you're saying. That sounds like cryptic nonsense. Confound it, Teresa. You never listen. There's no Orient. They have no luster. So, like, do you mean like the East? We're losing the Orient. Like the Japanese? Although they're like, it's that bloody nuisance of a crimson swirl, I tell you. What the heck does that mean? I just don't understand. It'll make more sense. They all do. The Tokeis, the Chinese Tokeis, are powerful, influential merchants who controlled the pearl trade in North Borneo before the war. Okay. The Bajau are the nomadic sea people who live in the waters around Borneo. They're amazing divers and experts on pearls. Well, yeah, I have another glossary thing to read. They're amazing divers and experts on pearls. Okay. Wait, did it say they live in the waters? Nomadic sea people. They live in the waters. You mean like on the waters? Okay, that's a censored racial slur. They all say it. There's no Orient, so they're all worthless. All 10 tons in the warehouse, absolute waste. I'm not following what you're saying. Have you seen Bone yet? I need to talk to him. We're losing the Orient. What does that even mean? Confounded is you never listen. There's no Orient. What do you mean you're losing it then, if there is no? They have no luster. It's that bloody nuisance of a crimson swirl, I tell you. I just don't understand. Who says? They all do. Who says? They all say it. There's no Orient, so they're all worthless. All 10 tons in the warehouse. Absolute waste. The tobacco trade is drying up, but we are starting to really get a handle on reliably finding tons of shells. But now this, I just feel cursed at the moment. 30 years ago, North Borneo was world famous for its high-quality cigar wrapper leaf. However, by the 1930s, many tobacco companies began to wind up or switch to rubber and coconut because of cigarettes becoming more fashionable and soil exhaustion. It looks like the Goodwill were behind the curve and feeling the pressure. Okay. So all 10 tons of your tobacco leaves are going to waste? Stop bothering me with your problems. I was just humouring you while you were pouring the drinks, but you're really starting to bore me now. I don't care about any of this anymore. Where is okay, it's slightly confusing when it's the same person speaking twice. I don't care about any of this anymore. Where is Rose? Shouldn't you be sounding off to your lovely new wife instead? Jeremiah Goodwill downs his drink in one gulp and slams the glass down on the bar. He pours himself another. Blast it all. You know damn well where she is and who with. I don't know what she sees in Vitalina, but they're together more often than not these days. Okay, so they hang out. Actually, your new friend said she was just going up on the balcony. Is that the same as... That's not the observation deck, is it? To greet Rose, I haven't seen Vitalina yet today. Your new friend... Your new friend said she was just going up on the balcony to greet Rose. So she... New friend... And you haven't seen Vitalina today, so it's not you. It's not you because you're the one speaking. It's Cynthia, but you're the lawyer. And Asia, you're not a new friend. Maybe there's another character? Oh, she's my lady solicitor. Okay, so we are talking about her. Anyway, it's Vitalina's husband I need. Where is Bone? Darling, he's at the clubhouse, of course. It's the only place him and the Kraut can hide to do you know what. Okay. So Edward's there. He's at the clubhouse, of course. The only place him and the Kraut. Is that a German term? Kraut. Who's Mr. Tanaka? Somebody Japanese. Tanaka. Sounds Japanese. What was I about to look up? Kraut. Meaning. Oh, it's also a racial slur. That one's not censored. To describe a German person. Okay. Okay. It's the only place him and the Kraut can hide to do you know what. I saw Mr. Tanaka go there just now. Do you think he's also a registered smoker? What does that mean? I saw Mr. Tanaka there. Do you think he's also a registered smoker? Teresa McIntyre mimics taking a long drag from a pipe using the straw from her drink, then she laughs. Loon Goodwill excitedly, Father, look, there's a raft approaching. It's coming from that big ship anchored further up the coast. Okay, this explains her now going over there. Points towards the sea. Jeremiah Goodwill squints into the distance. Jeremiah Goodwill puts his drink down, pops his head inside. Inside what? Oh, they're on the veranda, I see. Jeremiah Goodwill shouting, Canan, go down to the boathouse and see who it is. Don't let them mind without checking them first. They watch from the railing as Lucas Sterling docks his raft and Canan approaches him. Loon Goodwill, Mother, look, he's young, like me. You want a friend. Darling, he's not a child. He's probably twice your age. I'm not a child, Mother, and he looks very nice. Why is Canan being so rough with him? How do you know Canon's being so rough with him? Wait, have you got there already? I guess this is like some time passed here, and then suddenly, like how? I guess they're fairly close, but like it feels like it'd take Those are steps. I don't know, like a minute or two to get over here. Anyway. So the balcony to greet Rose, so that's the solicitor. By balcony, do you mean this, or is there another balcony? Maybe you mean this. It's a kind of balcony, I guess. I guess normally I'd expect a balcony to be on a building, but I saw Mr. Thacker go there just now. Do you think he's also a registered smoker? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Well, look, he's like blah blah blah. Teresa McIntyre takes her drink, sits at lazily looking bored. She doesn't seem to care what's going on at all. I don't like the look of this. I'm going to the study to contact the constabulary. Right, and that leads us to the first scene. Jeremiah Goodwill puts his drink down and heads inside. Liam Goodwill waits for her father to leave, then hitches up her skirt and runs down the stairs towards the boathouse to greet the stranger. Okay, so that leads to that other thing. So we've got some names here. Can we figure it out based on who else is being referenced here? We've obviously got a bunch of names. Where is Rose? Where she is and who with. I don't know what she sees in Vitalina, but they're together. Okay, so Rose is with Vitalina. Actually, your new friend said she was just going up to the balcony to greet Rose. I haven't seen Vitalina yet today. So actually, you think she's with Vitalina, but no, you'll say, actually, so let's maybe try and resolve that and hope that by balcony they mean this here. Yeah, so it would be Rose and Cynthia, right? It was those two we were just talking about, I think. No, okay. Was it not those two? Yeah, like I keep going down, I keep looking down here to like change my location. It's not there. It's up here. It's the opposite place. Veranda. Oh, sorry, too far. Going up to the balcony. Maybe the balcony is something else. I haven't seen Vitalina yet today. She's not my friend. She's my lady solicitor. My lady solicitor. Such a strange way of putting that. Anyway, it's Vitalina's husband I need. Where is Bone? He's at the clubhouse. So currently Bone is there with the German guy to do the you-know-what. So somebody else is there as well. Who's Tanaka? Is that you? I guess you're the only other person that we don't have a surname for. Okay. Only other Mister. So are we saying clubhouse? Oh no, but everybody's accounted for. Except those two. Well, no, the problem is I don't have their names. Okay, so we're saying, are you Jiro? Because I think these are next to each other because they're Edward and Vitalina, because they're like connected. And then these are the staff at the house. You were staff, I guess. Yeah, you're staff. So it's like family. No, but you're up here. That kind of interrupts that. I don't know what your role is. But okay, let's try and make a guess at this. Did I not click it? What was the name? Veranda. Hopefully it does give it to me. I didn't click it. Oh, no, click. There we go. Jiro Tanaka? Was that? Yeah, okay. That's good. Those things are way too quick. I literally couldn't read the text before it was gone. And because it's the wrong colour, like it's not like it's not a wrong colour, but like it's a different colour to the colour I'd expect. Or it's the same colour as the other colour when it's wrong. It doesn't help me. Okay, but we do have Jiro Tanaka. That means, what are the... Like, I mean, so this is something I also don't like in detective games when you end up using process of elimination to do stuff, but like how many like surnames do we have left? Actually, I'm not sure I have a surname for you at all. Goodwill, McIntyre, Unless you're another Goodwill, but I don't think you are, because it said like an uncle to Loon, implying that you're not. Well, implying that you're not an uncle, it could mean that you're something else. McIntyre, Seville, Sterling, Tanaka. No, I don't think it's any of those. I don't think we have your surname yet. I mean, maybe we should just guess, because otherwise it's going to be stuck. Like, just in case, I'm going to check this. No. Okay. And let's also just check that you're not related to her. Yeah, okay. Good to know. I think the rest, I have no other reason to believe anything else. You're going to be Vitalina. It'd be nice if you could, like, lock in, like, the first name, even if you don't have the other name. So Vitalina will have a Russian surname. So it'll be a, it'll be like father's name, Avich, or whatever. Okay, where do I go now? Because it's all leading to that clubhouse, but I need Edward's name. Or it's leading to the... What did you just say? Somebody was at the... Yeah, some people are already at the clubhouse, but I can't say. Because I don't have Edward's surname yet. Where do I get that from? Have there's not just been a name somewhere that I didn't click? I guess I do have those glossary things to look at as well. Do we have any more items to do? Oh, I just selected the text. Okay. I can select the text off here as well, which is unexpected, but sure. Imagery. Yeah, I've already done all these. We'll read the glossary next time, I think. Don't think we have any other names. Okay, where now? Where now? By the time you got here, I'm parched. Well, yeah, so you say that you went to the study, which I know already. Study? Yep, you went there. I mean, are you also there then? Like, how does the timing work out here? Well, you're already assigned to a place, so okay. I guess I have you and you, but... So the balcony must not mean the observation tech. What does it mean? The balcony. Do I see a balcony on the map? I mean, it looks like all of those could be balconies. It's like a farm up here, maybe? There's like silos, and then a jeep or something. Some of the things with wheels. Okay. Something is going on up there, but I don't know which characters it would be. And we didn't get the cove. That didn't end up being a place I could say. So the only people I've got left are these people. So we know where Jiro is, because Mr. Tanaka's in the clubhouse. Because of what you're saying here. Do you think he's also a registered smoker? You have to be registered to be smoking? And do they smoke in the clubhouse? Maybe. So at the... Where are the other things? The boathouse. No, we've got both of those already. Clubhouse. Guest house. Where do I go next? Can I down to the boathouse, which we already know. So your solicitors with Rose on the balcony. Why can't I click the balcony? Up on the balcony to greet Rose. I mean, there's Vitalina there as well, but I don't have her name anyway, so it wouldn't help. But I'm pretty sure it said incorrect rather than incomplete. I think it says incomplete sometimes, right? Maybe? I do know that a thing was added to the inventory, a help thing. Everyone who was in that scene. But not everyone, because there can be people on the edge of the scene. This might be useful. An event doesn't necessarily take the whole hour, but only one significant event can happen at a location at a time. Guests may appear in the edges of an echo in one room and be in another room for the remainder of the hour. They will only count in the room where they are fully present. Okay. Partial echoes. I'm glad I'm not playing hardcore mode. It's already hardcore. Uh-huh. Let's have a look at this. Okay. But this is like such a weird way of viewing it. Like this should just be on the global timeline thing, right? Because it's so hard to keep track of like what these times are in relation to each other. Like they're just like, time shouldn't be just randomly scattered around each other. And because they're like behaving like bubbles, I could probably just like make them like push them around a whole bunch. Or do they, maybe they gravitate back to like where they started. But no, like now, I'm just seeing if I can like shuffle things up in a weird way. Can I, okay, I guess I'll do this, okay. Oh no, they've rearranged themselves, nice. They do pull themselves back towards the thing. But when they're expanded, it's just a mess. Anyway, where now? Oof. Like, that's the other thing, is I want a way... Whenever I'm looking at this, I'm always thinking like, oh, I want to be like in... I want to go to a particular scene. And so I'm always a bit like, oh, wait, where do I click? How do I get to a scene? And I sort of don't think about it as like, oh, I want to go through a location and then a time. That's another reason to have the timeline at the bottom, because like that is my way I'm thinking about it, is like, well, I want to pick a time at a location. So like, I want this view basically. It's funny that hardcore mode takes this away, because this feels like this should be the primary interface for the game. Taking this away feels like just making the game more complicated by taking away the main way of interacting with it. Which I'm not sure why. That's like not hardcore in a puzzly sense. It doesn't make the puzzle more difficult. It just makes keeping track of everything more difficult. And like getting around more difficult within the UI. Okay, I just need to find somewhere to go. Where do I begin? Well, yeah, but I can't. That's not a... No, that is a place, and I did go there. These need to go to Mrs. McIntyre in the veranda. So where were you, Asia? How do I... There you go. So I can't click on your name to do that, but I can click on your picture. That's another thing that should be consistent. Name and picture should basically be the same at this point, right? Because it's like identifying the person. So where were you then? Oh, well, you went to see the German, but where? The usual spot. Well, it said he went to a cove. But then there's also an implication that, like, are you in the clubhouse with the German? No. I'm also assuming there's only one German, but as we know, we can get other photos, so that's not necessarily true. Where do I go from? Actually, a new friend said she was just going up on the balcony to greet Rose. I haven't seen Vitalina yet today. So my friend, she's my lady solicitor. Anyway, it's Vitalina's husband I need. Where is Bone? I wish I had your surname. Because Bone's just a nickname, not a surname. Yeah, and we have that scene already. Which of these leads anywhere? Obviously, like, a bunch of things are leading to the clubhouse, but we don't have everything. So we know it's you, and you, maybe? Because they did say you were going as well, so is it like these 5? Are they all there? No. Like all the men, basically. Because, yeah, somebody saw Tanaka go there. And you're there, apparently, and the person I haven't named is there. I think that is what my problem is. Although I swear it says incomplete sometimes, not incorrect. But maybe I've imagined that? I'm not sure. This apparently leads to 2 things. What wickedness are you planning? Often far more safe than running, so you're probably helping whoever's going to kill them, I guess. Maybe. Well, it seems like it. First to bleed. Suddenly an explosion. I really wish I had like a per person view on here. I've said it before, like the idea of like per timeline per person. Then I get to see like, well, who do I have gaps for? I guess I can do that by clicking on them individually, but like that would take a while. Like, I've got gap for you, but you're somewhere which I think I just don't have the location for. How do I get to? So you, there's no gap for you. No gap for you. Well, I know you're still at the veranda, but there's no memory for it. Who are the other people we've got? I guess I can go through here to get to that, right? So I don't know where you are at all at any point. Did we have any other indication of that? Jiro. Jiro was mentioned, and now we know who you are. Where was Jiro mentioned? I need like a Control F, like just tell me where each, like, any given word was mentioned. Where was Jiro mentioned? Oh. Jiro. Just here, maybe. About in the right here. Did they all leave? Yeah, you left. And you left, yeah. So I don't think there's anybody left in the boathouse after this. Did anybody mention Jiro here? No. Guest house. Wait, where did you? Oh, it was the workers' quarters where you grabbed her. What's like Canan up to? Well, we've got you for every time so far. Is there anything else than this? Why is this one blue? Oh, how did I even get hit? It was from this, wasn't it? Partial echo. Are you suggesting now I can do like can and Jiro and get something different? Yeah, okay. I see. That's what the blue means. It's a partial echo. Okay. Okay, I didn't expect that anything would be able to change with that. Like, I thought that was just the scene for that place. But okay, that's what a partial thing is. Maybe there's like... What would be a good way of indicating that? I guess most of them do stay fixed to the thing, whereas that one's odd because like you still have to pick the thing. But I think it could be that like... So when you go here for the first time, you pick just the phone, then it would change to that partial scene and have like a big thing at the top saying this is a partial echo or whatever it's called, and then below that, instead of like when you come back to it having the like all the people in the items show up again, if you come back to it, it still shows you the partial echo, but with the items, not the items, the people on top, so you can still do the focus. So that would help me understand that like, oh, I can go back to this, but it's not finished yet and I still need to focus on who the people are. Yeah, okay. Anyway, I guess we'll save this for next time. Yeah, let's start next time with some stuff to follow. It looks like there's going to be some pipes, some items to follow, and I wonder if one of them is in the clubhouse, possibly. Maybe. And it'll take us back there? I don't know. But all right, cool. We have a new scene to follow. So I'll see you next time, and we'll see where this leads us. Goodbye.